swatches. This one is the Grabie on the left, and on the right is the Artvista. And it may look a little different, but if I turn this around, because they're reversed with the colors, but they're the exact same colors. So I'll just flip that. You can see they look exactly the same. And, minor variations, because I may use a little bit more water when I was swatching this one to that one, but they're both basically exactly the same. Now, these cheaper brands, you're not going to get the quality control of a more expensive brand. So I did notice like the fluorescent green was much brighter and pigmented. I had a difficult time getting even that on this one. So it's going to be some slight variations in the quality, I think a little bit with these, but in general, it's consistent and the colors are pretty consistent. They don't vary too at all, like I can see. Other than that, maybe just a little bit of quality of it now and then. But yeah, I'm going to confirm again though, because there are variations in how I swatched it. I'm going to do a side by side look at some of the colors to confirm the fact that these are the same thing, just same exact color, same exact everything, pretty much. So here we go. My Grabie out over here. And the Artvista. So Grabie on the left, Artvista on the right. My scrap piece of paper. We're going to do some swatches. So I'm just going to write it in here. Don't mind my messy handwriting. So Grabie on this side, Artvista on this side. Okay, so there's the Grabie yellow ochre, and I'm going to choose yellow ochre with the Artvista. A little more water here. But yeah, so they're pretty much identical. This may have been a little bit contaminated because I had been coloring painting with it earlier, so it may have been a little bit more. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. The Artvista does look a little bit lighter. What I'm doing here, but let me see if I put a little bit more. It's pretty much the same. It does look a little bit yellower on the Artvista side, so there might be some slight differences. Like I said, there's no quality control here, so there might be slight differences, it looks like, and very slight though. It's very minor. Let's try some more colors. How about Crimson Lake? I will try that one. So here we go. Make sure I take the right one, double checking here. So this is Crimson Lake. Very pretty pinkish red here. The Grabie. Just cleaning off my brush and taking the same color from the Artvista. And yeah, it's identical. It's pretty good. I mean, the colors are very similar. Another one I noticed a bit of a difference from my swatch is the dark green. Oops. Which may just be the way I swatched it. I can find it now, where it went. Oh, maybe there's a difference there in the colors. I have this upside down right now. Okay, no, there it is. All right, so the dark green came out much lighter in the way I swatched it, so it could just be that it was much darker when I swatched it on Artvista. These two colors are supposed to be the same there. So it could just be the way I swatched it. So I'm going to double check right now and see if the colors are very different or if I just swatched it very differently. So this is the Grabie dark green. Yeah, that's a very nice dark green. So I think I just swatched it very lightly. So there's the dark green there. And on the Artvista side, dark green. Also a very nice dark color there. And they look pretty much identical. Very rich colors. I mean, for such an inexpensive brand, it really is. I didn't really swatch that very well. Just have a little bit more. Overwork it there, but you can see the colors are pretty much identical. I know there's another one just looking at to see if there's anything that also looks the cobalt, the way the cobalt blue. I'm gonna try that one, and the ultramarine looked a little different. So I'm gonna start with ultramarine. So that is this one right here. So this is gonna be ultramarine from ultramarine blue from Grabie. Nice pretty blue there. Reddish blue. And now ultramarine. And now ultramarine from the Artvista. Looks a little darker actually. These two blues are not the same. Interesting. Slightly deeper blue, more reddish blue there. Okay, so yeah, two different colors here, I think. Very different shades of color. Oh, so there are variances here with the colors. Not exactly the same. So, wow, so that's the Grabie, and going back to the Artvista. Yeah, this blue, the ultramarine blue is very different. The Artvista looks more like true ultramarine blue. It should be more. I don't know if you can see in the camera, right? It's much darker here. This is ultramarine blue normally. This is a little light. This is too light to be an ultramarine. So there are variances with the colors. There's no quality control again. So, so sometimes they are pretty much exactly the same, but like here, this one looks a little bit more yellower, the yellow ochre. Which I think this is more of a yellow ochre. It's a little bit more brownish, not so bright yellow. But this is definitely more ultramarine blue than the Grabie one. Wow. Let me try the one more cobalt blue. I think it's also maybe different. So this is the cobalt blue with the Grabie. It looks very purplish. It's a very purplish, which is not normal cobalt blue. So I think we may, I don't know if you can see it with this lighting. Very purplish. More of a periwinkle, I think. Now let's see how the Artvista ultramarine, cobalt blue is. Here's Artvista. Oh, okay. So Artvista is also cobalt blue, is same color, but kind of a purplish blue. Get a little bit more saturation on there, a little more color there. Yeah, so they do look the same, pretty much. So it's slightly purplish blue there with their cobalt blue. The biggest difference I noticed right away was the fluorescent green. So I'm gonna go to that one next. The Grabie fluorescent green was kind of disappointing the first time I swatched. Let's see if it looks better. Over here, yes, it's very light. Not able to get it really. Not able to grab a good amount of color here. It comes off very light. You can barely see it. I think it's just a kind of a dud can here. But if I go to, I think the Artvista fluorescent green is going to be much more vibrant. Yeah. All right. There we go. So that's a huge difference between the two fluorescent greens. So yeah, there's going to be variances depending on what you get. Now again, this is on the right hand side. This is the cheaper one, right? And I'm getting a better fluorescent green. I'm getting a more accurate ultramarine blue. But like I said, I think these are both exactly the same white label paints. So I think it's just because they are so cheap. This is what happens. You are going to get variances and different results at times because there's very little quality control when you're dealing with very cheap art materials, which is, it is what it is, right? I mean, you get what you pay for. So this is part of it to be aware of. Other than that, the colors do look fantastic. That aside, it's great colors, have a lot of fun with them. So it's just a matter of swatching and testing and um, using the colors that you want and not expecting them to be the standard industry standard colors for what again for what you're getting. So there you have it. And there's a lot of great metallics and all of that. I'll end off a metallic color because the main reason I got these to begin with was because of the metallics. I love the idea of using metallic colors. And this is a great, they give you 35 metallic colors, very cheap. I mean, so I'm going to, which metallic color should I use? I'll try the metallic gray. So here we go. Metallic gray. We'll end off on metallic gray. Here, you can see that. Okay, yes. A nice saturated. Very nice metallic gray there. Good amount of saturation. And then the other on the Artvista, this is the metallic gray. Looks a bit darker. Looks a little bit better, I think, on the Artvista. Any more saturation. Let me go back to Grabie and see if I get a better saturation here. It might be too much water in there. Yeah, I can get a better saturation. It's a lot of water there. So they're both good. They're both good metallic colors. Maybe just a little bit better with the Artvista, I think, in this particular case. But again, it's not gonna. This can go either way with the quality. So that's what I see. So there you have it. Those are the comparisons of the two brands. So I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.